extra $600 for MDS there on the pistol round, and probably the force buy for Nemiga. And as I say that, box purchase on in, 5.7 and head armor. The rest will follow suit momentarily. We're going to have some HEs purchased on through. Some smoke grenades are always nice. MDS onto the MP9. Rifles looking good for the VP. Squadron, AK-47, Galil, Scout, Kick It.
VP subscribe to the Na'Vi school of Dust2 at all?
Going long, they do. And when they do that long cross, they even prioritize a Molotov for Gandalf. That's one little added piece of the puzzle that VP go for with their set piece.
Does that come from long side through the smoke?
Yeah, as they get close to that smoke wall, they seem to just bank it off the back wall, land it there towards Gandalf, and try and flush anybody out, isolating a couple of extra jewels. But Svedek wants to do exactly that. Aggressive. Molotov's going to land perfect time. He has to fight. He has to stand. And, well, he falls back. 10 HP of damage.
Chad is looking
tasty.
Quite nice, isn't it?
Delicious.
Yes, it is a tantalizing morsel that they're going to have. Smoke goes up. No worries. MDS can get there, but the bomb's already crossed. Don't think he can do much with this gun.
I mean, he's just had the same conversation. He's backing away. And this is what you'll get familiar with here on Dust2, but the B site in particular, very, very vulnerable to the save call. As the CTs, they've invested so heavily into this one and would lose all their resources for a near impossible retake.
May I ask, why is it called Gandalf?
Good question.
You shall not pass.
Is that it?
Well, I'm not actually quite sure on the origins of it. I've had to pick things up from North American and European
like an
Counter-Strike.
NA thing,
in
or?
Australia, I don't even remember what we would have called that.
I don't remember.
It's not a name that's too familiar with me. I've just
it's
heard
good to have it.
Spreckened, and I've just copied along. Trying to think what we would have named it. But maybe other people on the internet will know. They might have a good idea.
That's like the only one I actually don't know why it's called that. And it may be because they shouldn't get past that point.
As you're crossing there against an AWPer, maybe?
Sure.
Look, I'm really just spitballing right now.
Oh, I see the theory to it too. I see that.
One of those games that we were talking about that individuals stepped on up within the playoffs was Lollipop on Dust2. And that was against Fours in their quarterfinal match. Lollipop had 28 kills on Dust2. So that's one of those big individual performances that I have been talking about for individuals across this Nemiga roster to get them to this point. So we have to see if anybody can replicate that for them here today. Now, it is these saved weapons once again, and the force buy still looks potent because of that saved factor. Nemiga double dipping, having a second crack and seeing if they can make this round even more costly than the last. This one they may as well go for. You don't really need to be carrying too much of these goodies across into the next round. Want to take away some AK-47s, get some upgrades for yourself, see if you can do economic damage to VP going forward. So this one will actually be more of a fight, regardless of how these opening picks fall on through. Box towards long, 5.7. Good weapon for the job. Can be very spammy, very mobile. Could get himself 2 here.
Surely gets flashed. You're going dry.
Got so much.
You go dry. Good first kill. Could have got a second. Could have taken control of the round. It's not to be. They do lose long control. And it does seem like Yakinda's duel is failed now. An AK falling into MDS's hands as he charges towards short. And they start their commitment, hoping that there will be some chaos manufactured here. The flash is the push, and Lollipop's got another. This is perfect work from Nemiga, and they will get 2 AKs for their troubles.
Great stuff there. So just poised as you like, trading in their advantage at long at the start of the round there. No utility used. VP trying to be slow and sneaky beaky, and it backfires in their face. They will be able to buy once more. Everybody on their side does have over 4K. The problem is less about the buy, but more of the ramifications of losing a round like that. If you remember Mirage, they kicked things off by winning their CT side of pistol and then lost the force buy. Here losing to, well, the saved guns, but we'll still call it a force buy even though there wasn't any monetary investment going into round number 3. VP losing to those upgraded SMGs and the pistols. It's not a round that you want to be dropping, especially within the early stages of your map pick. Money now, residual cash, fantastic for Nemiga going forward. If they lose this one, if the bounce back from Virtus.pro is felt, they will be able to get another gun round out. Geo, the only one who's opting with low cash, 300 remaining after a full investment onto that silenced M4 in utility. defuse kits in play, head armor for everybody. And if we take a look at VP's buy, there's been no dramas there either. AK-47s for 4. Kikit's the one who's opted to get that Galil. And he wanted the full set of utility himself. Flashes, smokes, nades towards long. That's drawing out a lot of this Nemiga utility early. Box makes it to pit. He'll call this clear. And fast down middle, Nemiga will trundle. So
they're going.
VP are going even, sorry.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this pace on him. Straight through. They fancied this before. Oh no, Gio's having a hard time.
Yeah, and it's down to MDS. He gets caught by Yakinda, continuing to impress us in the frag department.
Oh,
Bad flash, and Gio will profit. Takes down Buster, finishes what he started. Kick it lurking, but Yakinda's such a threat. He takes the boost E straight out, and he wants the site as well. Gio's the only one cowering. Yakinda's walking in with the bomb. Oh, he knows. Left eye should be an advantage, but finds the head. Yakinda is a honest beast. And well, with Jame wrapping around, Speedax should be booked. Hard shots, and oh dear. Fluffs his lines, bomb's not planted. Yeah, and Speedax got 4 HP to work with. What does Yakinda do? Surely he doesn't throw away all this hard work. So much heavy lifting already.
Pushing this? No way. Maybe just hold the door for a second?
He's lost him now.
Maybe the consideration of tunnels now springs to mind, but Speedax is... Oh, this is baffling. Okay, Yakinda's bought himself some time, though. Has to be considering tunnels as the next priority place that potentially Speedax could have been. Bomb now planted, Speedax goes back to work.
Oh, Yakinda's giving himself so much to worry about.
Yeah. Box is his best bet. Knows Speedax is low. If he's exposed, though... Nothing on the first sweep. We'll have to intermittently check doors, and he checks it. What a round from Yakinda. Quad kill. Sensational, picking at B and middle simultaneously. Gets 7 frags so far into the 5th round of play, but let's see this one again. Look at the frag. This second one onto Box is hot.
Sliding out.
He is the turret, right? Because the crouching accuracy, it's fantastic. So you're always seeing Yakinda, most of his kills are while crouched. He loves it.
Crouching, tapping.
I want this guy to be the next rising star of the CIS region. I want this to transfer against better teams now. Keep it going. If he keeps on like this, if this is a trajectory, he is such an exciting prospect to see in the CIS region. Another
Es ist halt echt so, du kannst halt gefühlt...
talent coming out.
He's picked up as a rookie, so...
it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, seeing somebody like this putting these kind of numbers down throughout this tournament is fantastic work, but MDS, you're in trouble, my friend. Yakinda's coming. The turret's on his way.
The mobile turret. Now, luckily for MDS, he has some support, but Yakinda's there, and Yakinda gets it. Oh, that's not bad. Fully blinded at that point, but committed. Yakinda and Buster will fall foul as Gio will stay alive, gets support, gets help, and might just get the round finally.
Well, familiar territory now, folks. This is Jame saving an AWP. Will he manage, though? Box is on the hunt. He's often very alert and aware of the timings of these pushes.
He's boxed him in, Alex.
He has. But Jame of Clinical finding the first on the hunt for the Jame AWP. Lollipop working on the next.
Adder up.
I don't know if James was prepared for this. Making so many noises. Lollipop will communicate as to Suicide being the peak, and he's going to get overrun and overwhelmed. Gio looking for his 4th frag. He deserves it. But James just doesn't miss. He has got his knife out and will fall, but keeps him honest. And actually, what could have some ramifications with the CT loss bonus. As any frag was a good frag, they are down to a double eco here.
It's not looking great for the VP. I think they might force buy, or they should. You can see Kikit's actually purchased on him with some Kevlar there. We wanted more from Gio. He had a quiet first map. One of the names he wasn't fragging too well, and that's a huge triple spray down with the Famine.